It is the most Instagrammable fruit on earth. It's in your expensive smoothie bowls, your energy drinks, and your natural food dyes. But getting it, there is a brutal process. We see the beauty, the color, and the health benefits. We don't see the thorns, the humidity, or the struggle against a fruit that fights back. The dragon fruit, or Pitaya, is a nightmare to process. It is a cactus. It is covered in leathery scales, and if you squeeze it too hard, it turns into useless mush. Unlike the apple or the orange, this fruit resists automation. Processing it is a battle between delicate flesh and brutal machinery. Today, we enter the pink zone. We're going to see how millions of these spiky beasts are skinned, pulped, and freeze-dried into exotic gold. This is a facility designed to handle a fruit that stains everything it touches. Welcome to the Dragon Fruit Mega Factory. Here, nature is scaled up to terrifying proportions. Millions of fruits arrive daily, and every single one needs to be processed before it rots. The nightmare begins in the field. Dragon fruit doesn't grow on trees. It clings to concrete pillars in the sweltering tropical heat. Pollination is a race against time. The moonflower blooms for only one night. If the bats or moths don't hit it, the fruit never forms. Harvesting is manual labor in 90-degree humidity. Workers have to navigate spines and red ants. There is no machine that can pick a dragon fruit. Every single one of the millions you see in this factory was cut by a human hand. It is backbreaking work. Once picked, the fruit is heavy, water-filled, and starts fermenting the moment it's cut. Speed is everything. The fruit is consolidated at the field edge. There is no time to waste. The sun is rising, and heat is the enemy.
Bin 3 is kept, move to bin 4 now. Understood, moving to 4.
The tropical heat accelerates spoilage. These trucks must reach the processing facility within hours, or the fruit turns to vinegar.
All right, bring her down easy now. Watch the side. Yeah, right there. Get the chains on that.
Arrival at the mega factory. Here, the chaos of the field meets the precision of industrial engineering. Before unloading, the batch is tested. Sugar content must be perfect. If it's not sweet enough, the whole truck is rejected. The truck tips and the avalanche begins. The raw material has entered the machine. They climb the conveyor toward the first challenge, cleaning a fruit that was designed by nature to trap dirt. Apples are smooth. Dragon fruits have scales. These leafy pockets are perfect hiding spots for spiders, dust, and fungi. You can't just scrub them, or you'll tear the skin. They go through a violent bubble bath agitation system to loosen the field grime. Next, high-pressure jets blast underneath the scales. It's a delicate balance. Too much pressure rips the fruit apart. Too little leaves dirt behind. Rotating brushes finish the job, polishing the waxy skin. But the hardest part is sorting. Here the line splits. White dragon fruit is for eating, but the red dragon fruit, that's the money. It contains betalain, a rare natural pigment. Processing the red ones turns the factory into a scene from a horror movie. The pigment stains everything instantly. Any rot here will ruin the flavor of the puree. The inspection is ruthless. Machines need uniformity. The fruits are sized by diameter to ensure they fit into the peeling cups perfectly. A quick blast of steam loosens the skin. This helps, but the skin is still the biggest engineering challenge. They're clean, sized, and ready. Now comes the bottleneck, the peeling room. The skin is bitter. If even a tiny fragment gets into the puree, the batch is ruined.
Yes, the next batch is already here.
Many factories still rely on the human peeler. It is grueling, repetitive work. But sometimes hands are better than machines. A skilled worker can peel a fruit in 4 seconds. But when you need to process 100 tons a day, you need automation. Watch this mechanical squeezer. It slices the fruit and compresses it. The flesh pops out like a projectile. It looks violent because it is. But the yield loss is high. Almost 30% of the good meat is left on the skin. It's the price of speed. Any remaining skin adds bitterness. Workers spot check the machine's work, trimming the imperfections. The waste is astronomical. Mountains of leathery skins are conveyed out, destined for compost or cattle feed.
This massive conveyor system handles tons of discarded dragon fruits and skins every day, routing the organic.
The machines have self-cleaning cycles to prevent the sticky sugar from gumming up the gears. The clean meat is chopped into chunks, ready for the transformation into liquid. Industrial pumps move the viscous mass to the next stage. The pigment betalan is a powerful dye. It stains gloves, uniforms, and floors instantly. We now have a tank full of neon pink sludge, but it's full of black seeds. Dragon fruit is 10% seed by volume. This machine forces the puree through microscopic sieves. For juice or dye, the seeds are grit. They are spun out, dried, and sold to the cosmetic industry for exfoliating scrubs.
This dedicated chute ensures that the wet black seeds are safely collected, a valuable byproduct for the cosmetic industry.
What remains is pure color, a neon pink liquid that looks almost artificial but is 100% natural. Centrifuges spin at thousands of RPM to polish the puree, removing microscopic fibers. For smoothie bowls, you want the seeds, they prove it's natural. A bypass line keeps them in for specific customers. The puree is flash heated to kill bacteria. This is tricky. Too much heat, and that vibrant pink turns a dull brown.
As the puree flows, the temperature rapidly climbs, seen here on the digital gauges.
It must be cooled instantly. This thermal shock locks in the color.
To lock in the color and nutrients. Condensation drips from the cold pipes. Immediately after heating, the pipes with the puree become frosted.
Some is packed as liquid concentrate, but shipping water is expensive. To go global, we need to remove the water. The smell in this room is earthy, almost like beets mixed with sweet kiwi. To make the famous pink powder, the puree heads to the most expensive machine in the factory, the freeze dryer.
The vibrant dragon fruit puree is poured and leveled by a machine to ensure perfect consistency before the trays are stacked for drying.
First, the puree is frozen solid at -40 degrees. The trays enter the vacuum chamber. The pressure is dropped to near zero space vacuum levels. This causes sublimation. The ice turns directly into vapor, skipping the liquid phase. This is the gold standard. Regular heat destroys the color. Freeze drying keeps 100% of the vibrancy. The brittle blocks are crushed into a microscopic powder. This is concentrated color. It flows like pink smoke, This powder retails for nearly $100 per kilogram. Moisture is the enemy. The packing room is a desert. One drop of water would turn this powder into a rock. It is packaged instantly into moisture-proof bags, ready for Starbucks and health food shops worldwide. A single teaspoon can dye a whole cake. It is nature's most potent food coloring. From a spiky cactus in Vietnam to a latte in New York, the journey is complete.
We're bound for destinations across the globe.
But inside the factory, the battle ends with a cleanup. Everything is stained pink. The dragon fruit leaves its mark on everything it touches.
A story of contamination, a vivid record of the messy.
The dragon fruit is a survivor. It grows in poor soil, withstands drought, and produces a fruit that looks like an alien egg. Inside this factory, we've seen the struggle to tame it. Turning a prickly cactus into a global superfood requires armies of hand peelers and high-tech vacuum chambers. So the next time you see that bright pink color, remember the thorns. The humidity and the neon sludge that made it possible. Thanks for watching. If you want to see how we turn spicy wasabi roots into paste, click the video on the right.